Mate, abysmal. A lot of people have had their say, thinking that the time's done for Ollie. I don't know where you stand on that, but just on the performance and what you've just seen and where we are now as a football club.
Mid-table. I'm all for giving Ollie time. Ollie deserves the time, but he hasn't got the squad. He hasn't been back fully in the summer. We should have been spending 350 million net at bare minimum in the summer. Bare minimum. And you get Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and Dan James, who have arguably been our best signings this summer. And fair play, and they came in, we're in a shit situation. We're in free fall. It's as simple as that. And is Ollie out of depth? Probably, but you've got to back him whilst he's here. But it doesn't just lie with Ollie. It's not all his fault. Partially is because he's tactically inept. But it starts with the Glazers down to Woodward. We need a director of football, man. Woodward can't tell the difference between a Battenberg cake and a footballer. He's an absolute joke, man. Where do you go? The only way we're going is down, and it's heartbreaking to see. Do you know, I've got going to work tomorrow with full of Newcastle fans.
I was going to say the accent. I was going to say, yeah.
I've got
very surprising to see thoroughbred, Newcastle accent. Would have thought you would have supported these boys, but Man United through and through. I mean, and it is painful, but the worst thing is that it doesn't seem like there's a way out here. It doesn't seem like anything's going to improve anytime soon.
There's not. I've had shit all my life being a United fan, and I'll deal with it. It's fine, but you come to a game and you expect something. You expect something from the team. And Rashford's not a striker. He's not leading the way for the rest of us. He's not a striker. Forget playing him as a striker. We need a striker. We need a holding midfielder. We need a creative midfielder. We need another centre half. We need a left back. And we need a right winger. And that's before
like 6-7 players.
That's before Pogba even goes. And he's probably our best player. And he's still shit at times. And where he meant to go, he's the most creative midfielder. We're still not creating enough.
So is the problem lying that we still need to be patient in this rebuild? And I know people at home are going to be saying, Flex, why do you keep asking that? But because it seems like every time we say this and this is wrong with Ollie, on the flip side we say, but he needs time, but above him's not right. So it's like, so if we change him today, what would actually change? That's why I'm saying, where there's more, not blame, like that's the wrong question, but where do you look more at why this is going wrong?
How much did United make? What was the figures? It was sort of
600 and something million, yeah.
So why did we spend 170 million?
That's where the biggest problem is.
Before Lukaku went, before Darmain went. Why? You're looking at Real Madrid. How much did they spend in the summer? They went stupid, improved. I'm not saying they're better for it or they're playing better or
but the intent to make the change was there.
Showing it. We're in decline and we're not showing any sort of way of trying to improve. If anything, we're relying on a 17-year-old. Like, and you can say if you're good enough, if you're old enough, you're good enough. But let's be honest, he's 17. He should not be playing every game. Like, he's probably is good enough. He is a good, very, very good striker. But come on, you can't rely on a 17-year-old. Why wasn't Brandon Williams starting over Ashley Young? Ashley Young is a pile of dog shite. Should not be playing for the football. Look at what City do with all their older players. They just get rid of them. Done.
Ruthless.
Why aren't we doing? Why are we rewarding Ashley Young with a new contract? Why are we giving Rashford £200 a week when he doesn't score more than 10 goals? It's just.
Is it like we're celebrating mediocrity?
Yeah, that's what the Glazers accept because they're still making money. They're still making money on shirt sales and season tickets, and they're still making money on being in the New York Stock Exchange and getting the noodle deals in China and all that. They're still raking it in, but they're not spending it. They spent a lot of money in the last 6 years. Fair play, but. They've done it with no direction. They're the ones that have got to set the direction of the club. They're the ones that have got to set the aim of the club. And without that, you're going to go nowhere. And it's pointless. You can have the best manager in the world. Go and get Allegri tomorrow, and he's not going to do shit. Ferguson comes out with he does shit with his foot.
And that's the problem. That's what I'm talking about. Like the structure is not there. And with these players that we actually currently have, yes, we've got players that should obviously be playing better football than this. Like for me, if Ollie doesn't get top 6, even with this side, then that's managerial because he should still get at least top 6 with the players. No,
should he?
You don't think?
Is Wolves better than us?
Well, they were below us.
Or Leicester better than us? Leicester have got a better team.
Leicester look like they can get. Yeah.
Wolves have got a better team than us. So you've got the top 4, probably Liverpool, City, maybe Chelsea, Spurs.
You don't know what's going to go with Spurs.
Got a better team than us.
Yeah.
Probably overall. Then there's Leicester, then there's Wolves. So are we really a top 6 team with this team? With this team that's just came out here at Newcastle, who's in dire straits at the minute with the whole Ashley and everything. We should have absolutely battered them here. We should be battering teams like Newcastle. Fair enough, dropping points throughout the season. You're not going to win every game, but come on, you're coming here. You should be.
Do you know what? That's a fair point. Actually, when you put it like that, I actually take it back. It's true.
Exactly the same position as what we are. They are exactly the same position.
They're in turmoil nearly all the time as well.
Exactly. These are done as a football club because of the ownership and the way down. The fans they deserve a lot more credit in Newcastle because they're fantastic fans, but they're done as a football club. We should have absolutely battered them. Why aren't we playing attacking football? For the first 18 games or whatever, and Ollie, we're playing attacking football, we're beating teams, and we're holding out. He was technically really, really good. Get rid of, something like Herrera. Why are we getting rid of Herrera? Why didn't we go and get a Man Utd or Llorente, somebody with a plan B in the summer? That's what we needed to do, and we haven't got that. And now we play one style of football, and it's not working. It's not good enough. And unfortunately, Ollie's probably going to be seeing the boot by the end of the season.
That's all, man. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.